How Abraham Lincoln Turned Failure into Destiny. His story of resilience. Before Abraham Lincoln became president, he made a decision that ruined his political career. He spoke the truth when silence was safer. He lost power when winning mattered most. And for a moment, history almost forgot him. But that one unpopular choice later changed the destiny of a nation. This is not just the story of Abraham Lincoln's success. This is the story of moral courage, failure, and a comeback no one expected. Abraham Lincoln was born on 12 February 1809 in a small log cabin in rural Kentucky. He grew up in deep poverty, no privilege, no safety net. When Lincoln was just 9 years old, his mother died. Her death shaped him deeply and placed even more strain on his difficult relationship with his father. Lincoln saw in his father everything he feared becoming: unambitious, anti-intellectual, corrupt. And so, Lincoln chose a different path. With less than 1 year of formal education, he taught himself to read. At night by candlelight, he borrowed some books and studied relentlessly. This wasn't talent, this was discipline born from pain. As a young man in New Salem, Illinois, Lincoln worked every job he could find: farmhand, rail splitter, storekeeper, postman. But more important than his work was his character. People listened when Lincoln spoke, not because he was loud, but because he was fair. He radiated equality. People respected him because he respected them. Long before he became a leader, Lincoln became something far more powerful: a man of principle. After serving in the Illinois state legislature, Lincoln decided to teach himself law. In 1837, he passed the bar and moved to Springfield. There he met Mary Todd, intelligent, ambitious, and convinced that Lincoln was destined for greatness. They married in 1842. Anyone watching Lincoln in Springfield knew one thing: this man was going to make a name for himself somehow. Lincoln entered national politics with big hopes, but his first real test nearly ended everything. As a congressman, he criticized President James Polk for provoking war with Mexico. It was bold, it was moral, and it was deeply unpopular. Lincoln lost his seat. The public turned away. His political future seemed over. But integrity had cost him power, not his purpose. In 1849, Lincoln returned to Illinois not as a rising politician, but as a private lawyer. No spotlight, no applause. Quietly, he became one of the best attorneys in the state. He could master complex facts and turn them into simple human stories. Juries trusted him because he understood people. Sometimes failure doesn't end you. Sometimes it prepares you. Then came 1854. The Kansas-Nebraska Act threatened to expand slavery westward. When Lincoln read it, something ignited inside him. He later said the issue stirred him, as he had never been stirred before. This was no longer about ambition, this was about conscience. Lincoln returned to politics because silence was no longer an option. Lincoln joined the new anti-slavery Republican Party and challenged Stephen Douglas for U.S. Senate. 7 open-air debates, thousands watching, a nation listening. Lincoln lost the election. But this time, failure worked differently. It made him known. A speech at Cooper Union in New York transformed him into a national voice. Calm, logical, fearless. 1860, against all expectations, Lincoln became the Republican nominee and then president. His victory split the nation. 7 southern states seceded before his inauguration. At first, Lincoln fought to preserve the Union, but eventually he made the war about freedom. On January 1, 1863, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation. Slavery was coming to an end. Lincoln won re-election in 1864. The war was nearly over. On April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated at Ford's Theatre. The nation lost a leader when it needed him most. Had Lincoln lived, America's future might have looked very different. But even in death, his legacy endured. Failure didn't stop him. Truth defined him, and destiny followed. If Abraham Lincoln turned failure into destiny, so can you.